Hi, Deb here, and I'm going to talk about Ella Fitzgerald. This doll is part of the Inspiring Women series, and there's I love that hairstyle and her pretty flower and this sparkly, beautiful dress. Let's see, she is articulated. Oh, I didn't remove this stuff. Is she bent? Yeah, doggone it. I'm sorry. There are shoes, which I'll leave rubber band on, so maybe I won't lose them. And then her elbows, her wrists. Oh, it's a beautiful doll for a beautiful lady. Let's see, she comes with, knocked my microphone over. She comes with a microphone, the old-fashioned kind, like my Elvis doll last time. And then a stand, the saddle stand kind. I always appreciate when they come with a stand. Here is the box with her picture. And as with all the Inspiring Women, a little biography of her right there. Let's see, this doll was made in 2019. And I just love, I'm not buying all the Inspiring Women dolls, but I had to have Ella. Either she or Lena Horne was my mom's favorite female singer. And mind you, my mother grew up in the 1940s, and she grew up in a small country town. And somebody approached her and said, when they found out she listened to jazz and blues, they said, well, and it wasn't her parents. Her parents were good at letting her be herself. Anyway, they approached her and said, now, nice girls don't listen to the jazz and the blues. And Mom said, well, that can't be true. I'm a nice girl, and I love jazz and the blues. So that was my mama, and Ella was one of her favorites. Okay, we're going to talk about Ella Fitzgerald, as you knew I would. She was known as the First Lady of Song. She was born in Newport News, Virginia, April 25th, 1917. She has either 13 or 14 Grammys. I couldn't determine. She sold 40 million albums. Her mother died in a car accident when she was 15, and now there's some confusion about how she ended up in a reform school. One thing said she was in an orphanage, they became too crowded, and they put her in a reform school, I assume because she was a teenager. But she was treated very badly there, and she ran away, so she was on her own when she was 15 years old. She said that she drew on those experiences to sing the blues. So, bless her heart, she turned something awful into something useful. Let's see, she won a contest to compete at the Apollo. I read somewhere she was going to dance, but then somebody else danced and they were really good, so she just decided to sing. Thank you. And she just blew away everybody because she was a little disheveled, and her appearance didn't impress them, but when they heard her voice, wow. Let's see, saxophonist Benny Carter is somebody who promoted her career. Another person was Marilyn Monroe. She loved Ella so much, she contacted a fancy dancy club and said, if you book Ella Fitzgerald, I will show up every night and sit in the front. Well, that was big advertisement for a club, so they did that, and she never had to play a small club again. Thank you, Marilyn Monroe. I'm going to put my Marilyn doll next to her, so they'll be friends in my doll room, too. Let's see, she recorded in 1938, I think, Tisket a Tasket. It was number one. It stayed on the charts for 17 weeks. Ira Gershwin said he didn't know how good their songs were until he heard Ella sing them. Wow. Frank Sinatra was a big fan, too. Of course, she faced racism, and at one time her band was arrested, including her, and the policeman had the nerve to ask for her autograph. Okay, she received the National Medal of Arts in 1987. She had children's charities, the Ella Fitzgerald Charitable Foundation. It helps with education, research in heart, diabetes, and vision care, and basic care for the poor. She had diabetes and vision trouble, and her legs were amputated below the knee, both legs, bless her heart. She died June 15th, 1996, of a stroke. She was phenomenal. She was special. She is an inspiring woman. And if you've never heard her, please check her out. Her voice was sassy and pure at the same time. That's the best way I know to describe it. So I hope you liked Visit Into Miss Ella. And I hope you like, comment, subscribe, and share my video if you want to. So thanks for watching, and until next time, toodles!